Welcome back to Terror by the Bay. I'm David. Okay, this is going to be an update reading on Jimmy Carter. I've done a couple of readings on the former president, the 39th president of the United States, over a few months ago for sure. And even if you look at my playlists, you'll see a yesterday, today, and tomorrow reading on Jimmy Carter and, kind of the spiritual lessons that he's learned throughout the years. He's in hospice. He's survived a long time on hospice, which is good. Sometimes it happens that a lot of hospice patients do pass away within the first 3 months of hospice. Some do last longer, and he's apparently one of the longer lasting ones. His family has released that he has hope of voting in the 2024 election. Let's see if you make it. There's the Lover's card popping out here. So I want to just do a general energy reading on Jimmy Carter, and then just a little quick four-carder. Will he make it to the election to cast his vote? Okay. Entertainment purposes only. That's the general energy around Jimmy Carter. 8 of coins. His health. He's like the Energizer Bunny. His health just keeps going. It's going and going and going. Now, I hope he doesn't pass tomorrow, and then it's like, oh, you misread that one. But it just seems like, he just keeps going. Crossed with the 9 of coins. His wife and he were both in hospice at the same time, and she had passed. And I think obviously he's in hospice, so he's close to rejoining his wife in the afterlife. Not quite there yet, but he's getting close. Underneath it, though, things are getting harder. It's a day-by-day thing, and, he's at the end of his time. And, the body starts shutting down. Things start shutting down as that process goes. He's in hospice, though. He's with family. I'm sure he's getting the finest care available. But, he's eight ninths of the way there with reuniting with his wife, Rosalind. In the past, we got the Queen of Cups. Keeping a lid. We don't get a lot of information on his health. And maybe there's just not a lot to report at this point. Current situation is the High Priestess. Divine Feminine Wisdom. Asking the questions, getting the answers. I think he's still in good shape. If this might be one of those things where he's starting to dream more and more, and he's seeing his late wife in his dreams. It would just mean that he's getting ready to transition. But so much wisdom in this man. All these pentacles here. We got the 8, the 9, and the 10. The overarching energy is the 10 of coins. How funny. We got the underlying energy is the 10 of wands. Things are burdened. But the overarching energy is the 10 of coins, his legacy, with the old man here. And the family. He's with his family, monitoring his health. I think what this is that he can go at any time. It's his time of choosing. And his death may happen on a very significant day. Something along those lines. You know what I mean? No, if it had happened on Lionsgate, it would have been on Lionsgate. If it happens on election day, something, I don't think it's going to be a random day. It might actually be on a significant day. Veterans Day, for instance, could be a day that he goes. New Year's. The lesson to be learned is the 3 of coins. He's just, even though he's on hospice, they make him comfortable. And he's just, he's doing all right. Now, maybe his health is starting to fade. He's 99 years old, man. He's got his 100th birthday coming up here. And he wants to make it to his 100th birthday and vote. He could very well make it. Outcome is the 7 of Swords. Maybe he doesn't make it. Maybe he's just a little bit short of making it to that. This could also be that he's, he sneaks away all these health cards that everybody's monitoring him, yet he's still sneaking. He's still making it. Maybe it's just something as simple as he dies in his sleep. I want to take a look at his birthday real quick. Okay, October 1st. This card right there makes me wonder. So, let's ask. For little 4-carder, will Jimmy Carter make it to... Let's cut this deck so that, the bottom's not on the bottom. Will Jimmy Carter make it to his 100th birthday? Will Jimmy Carter be alive and make it to his 100th birthday? October 1st, 2024. He would be the first president to be 100 years old. Will Jimmy Carter make it to his 100th birthday? All right, let's see what she gets. I think he does. It's a miracle. He makes it. Yeah. I think he makes it. You got the Lovers card underneath at the 8 of coins. He just the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and going and going. And after his 100th birthday, there's that evaluation. Do I want to keep going? It's his choice. His choice on how this works out. God is ready for him. God is ready at any time to reunite him with Rosalind. And this is all free. At this point, this is all free will on Jimmy Carter. This could almost be like, okay, his spiritual team's like, you could go anytime you want. It's all on you. You want to stay longer, you can stay longer. We were supposed to take you a while ago, but you've got so many gold stars that you can stay longer if you want to. Nobody's going to question it. Which now, so October 1st, will Jimmy Carter live long enough? Will he live past Election Day? Will Jimmy Carter make it to Election Day? I'd say will he vote, but no, he can vote early. But if he passes before Election Day, his vote likely wouldn't count. I think that's how that works. Dead people voting and all that. Oh, wouldn't Trump be livid if he finds out Jimmy Carter's vote counted? Will Jimmy Carter live to Election Day? I'll bet you he does. Just to say, screw you to Trump. I voted against you. Will Jimmy Carter make it to Election Day? Well, yeah. Now, normally the death card does not mean death. King of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Devil card, 2 of Wands. Ending a cycle. It's like a mission of his to see this through. You got the Jimmy Carter president versus MAGA. He certainly wants to make it. I'm not so sure that he does, though. And that could be what that 7 of Swords is. He may not make it to that. That's the only ending card there, though. Okay. Does Jimmy Carter pass away prior to Election Day? I mean, again, you get the death card there. And it's like, yeah, that would make it seem like, yeah, he's not going to make it. But he's certainly planning on making it. But that could also just be that that death card be, I refuse to die. I'm not dying. Refuse to die. Not doing it. But will he pass prior to Election Day? How about that? All right, let's see what we got. Queen of Pentacles, health, Page of Swords. There's that Lover's card again. Two of Cups, agreements. It's possible, it's possible he makes it. Does he die beforehand is what I'm asking. It could be that, he falls asleep and Rosalind's there and it's just time to go. It's your time, my love. We have our agreement and it's like, going with me type thing. I think he really does want to make it. He has said he wants to make it to election day, but I think what happens is that the environment around the election has changed so much that, Kamala's got this. And Jimmy Carter doesn't need to live another month to make it to the election. He's lived long enough that that Kamala's got this. And he doesn't need to stay any longer than that. So I'm going to predict that he passes somewhere between after his 100th birthday or to on or before election day. Now, again, throwing out there that, again, when you get the 8 of coins on the bottom here, come on down, and the Lover's card here, I think he's on extra time, like soccer games or football games, excuse me, if you're from the EU, and he can go when he wants. His spiritual team's like, hey, man, it's all on you. You've earned this. You get the special privileges to do that. But I think, and he can stay if he wants to, but I think the reason why he wanted to stay was he wanted to keep his energy down here to inspire people to, remember what this country is all about. And they've heard the call to the point where he can actually leave. He doesn't need to stay another month or another few weeks. He can finally go and be reunited. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. He's been a fantastic president. He doesn't get the credit he deserves. Again, when growing up, my father was a staunch Republican. He had no good things to say about Jimmy Carter. So I grew up with a negative mindset towards Jimmy Carter. And he had double-digit inflation and double-digit unemployment. What a horrible thing to be stuck in. And he inherited that from the Republicans. That wasn't any Carter policy that did that. But, you look at the man and his humanity, his following the teachings of Christ, if you will, his service towards others. He was fantastic. Just a fantastic, beautiful human being. We should all aspire to be like this man. And I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.